Hello beloved crowd, and welcome to chapter 3 of the Gut Mind Journal. Today we are talking about the potentially biggest threat to our healthcare system in the 21st century: stress. Fear and stress. Super interesting topic and very important to have the knowledge about it. Let's jump right into it. When you look into the mirror and you see yourself, you see a human looking back, right? Well, what if I tell you that there is way more looking back than just a human? We are comprised of 50 trillion cells. These cells are the living entity, and every single one of us is a community of 50 trillion sentient cells. The fate of the cell is not controlled by the genes. It's controlled by a culture medium, which is our blood. And the brain is the chemist that determines the composition of our blood. So what has this to do with stress? Well, if you are afraid and you become stressed, stress hormones and inflammatory agents are released, which directly affect your immune system. And once we are in fear or stress, our stress hormones start shutting down the immune system. They are so effective at shutting down the immune system that doctors in the hospital even use stress hormones therapeutically before organ transplantations to prepare the system for what will come. So what happens when having too much stress in our body? You may have heard of the fight and flight response. This is a stress response that allows the body to quickly anticipate danger. We are going to run away from the situation or fight it. And during these situations, our body produces adrenaline and then cortisol, known as stress hormones. Adrenaline increases your responsiveness so you can run away faster, but also catch a pen that fell off the table or exercise very hard. This is also stress. Cortisol is the stress hormone that keeps you alert for a long time, useful when you're in a dangerous situation. But right now there is not so many dangerous situations anymore. And that's why the WHO states that stress is the health epidemic of the 21st century. Stress and the gut-mind connection. The gut and brain communicate and support each other. For example, you may have noticed that your bowels can play up when you're tense for an important conversation or an interview. So the intestines respond directly to that stress. This can cause an imbalance in your gut microbiome on the long run. Stress has an effect on how we feel. The imbalance can also cause a reduced functioning of our immune system, which is so important to us. Especially in the last 3 months, we have seen that fear and stress caused by external factors, such as the mass media and news, has a serious impact in our lives. And what can we do about this? Well, we can take responsibility for ourselves and no longer allow ourselves to be taken over by fear and stress. By living consciously, organizing your own life without too many stressors and releasing stressors that you can sometimes not avoid.
And just stress away, then just stress away, then just stress away, then just stress away.
One fact from PLOS research I want to share with you is that over 90% of illness today is based on lifestyle and stress and not on your genetics. So don't always blame your ancestors for bowel movements and any possible bad things which can occur from too much stress. We will dive way deeper into that in chapter 4, which is all about the relation from food towards our gut-mind connection and releasing stress and tension within the chapter Mindful Eating. I'm looking very much forward of seeing you there again. Stay tuned, stay healthy. Yours, Moritz.
Hey birds, did you see the news yesterday? Man, I'm super fearful and stressed by that. You too? No? Hey, nature, flowers, trees, stressed? Super stressy, right? No? Humans, hey, are you stressed by the... Yeah, crazy, right?